480 pounds, Westfield and Grayson, the Kelly.
From the fighting city of Philadelphia, they are coming in feeling really good. They said the Eagles are rolling to the Super Bowl. We're gonna steamroll the Shook Crew here tonight.
These two are behemoths. They walk into a room and they command your attention with just their presence alone.
And they have been a tag team longer than any tag team on earth other than maybe the Rock and Roll Express, because they've been a team since the womb. They come here tonight with the advantage in so many ways. Let's see if it happens. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Bobby Orlando and Bryce Donovan walking down that aisle together as a team?
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Bobby Jr. from Long Beach, New York, at a total combined weight of 422 pounds, the goodest of all time, Bobby Orlando, and Bryce Donovan, the Shook Crew.
I don't see Bryce Donovan. Did you see him at all today?
I have not seen him at all. I could not tell you if Bobby's lost his mind. Maybe his imaginary friend is in the corner, and that's Bryce Donovan.
Listen, he said, I'm going to be there. I know you'll be there too, but Bryce Donovan is a completely different person. They hadn't even been in the same room together at Wrestling Open for about 9 months, and then at the last stand, Bryce Donovan was in the ring at the Palladium. Bobby Orlando walked out, got right up in his face, covered up his mouth, and said something to him. That caused Bryce to walk out of the building. We still don't know what was said. They had that four-way #1 contender match at the 3rd anniversary at the White Eagle. There were a couple times where it looked like they were about to come to blows, but the other people involved in the match got in the way, and we never saw any physicality between the two. So there are so many unanswered questions between Bobby Orlando and Bryce Donovan.
If you ask me, Paul, in this type of situation, I don't think, I could be wrong, that Bryce Donovan has any animosity towards Bobby Orlando. Just because you have a change of heart, just because you change your opinion on the fans, that doesn't mean you necessarily change your opinion on your friends.
Yeah, I mean, I also have to agree with you. I don't think Bryce Donovan has any issues with Bobby Orlando, because when the Shook Crew broke up almost a year ago, it's not like he assaulted Bobby Orlando. It's not like he beat him down and walked out. He took the mic and calmly said, we weren't able to get to that next level. It's time to move on. We're done here at Wrestling Open. So I feel like there isn't any resentment or anger between the two, but it doesn't mean Bryce Donovan wants to willfully walk in the ring against these two monsters, the Kellys, the twin brothers. And now Bobby looks like he's going at these two alone.
He's doing his absolute best. I'll tell you now, the Kellys are from Philadelphia. I was just there last weekend. I had an Airbnb. Decided, no, never mind, I'm not going to stay here anymore, and just left.
You want to tell us more about your lodgings? Any other background for your stay there?
Well, I'm just saying, Philadelphia is a dangerous city, and these guys, they know how to fight, and it's clear as they just taken down Bobby Orlando right now.
And they represent that danger that the city brings, especially to Bobby Orlando, after they brutalized him down to the mat. And now Bobby Orlando is in any tag match, as you know, having competed in a lot of tag team matches. When you're down in there getting beaten on, it is very difficult. But now that he has no one to tag to, this is an impossible situation.
I wouldn't necessarily say impossible. I mean, granted, the odds are not in Bobby's favor whatsoever as he gets laid in with all those uppercuts right now. But, you know, I will admit I'm a bit of a sucker for the underdog story. We've seen crazier things happen here at Wrestling Open.
We certainly have, and here at the Reboot, things are completely out the window. We never know what's going to be different, what's going to change. Bobby Orlando hopes that the underdog story is the one that prevails here tonight. But for Grayson and Westfield Kelly, at this point in the match, you as an analyst would tell them, cut the ring in half, make sure Bobby Orlando stays on your side of the ring so he can't make the tag. They don't have to cut anything. They have the whole ring at their disposal.
They don't have to worry about a single thing. I think the thing that Bobby Orlando has to worry about is the fact that, he brought it up earlier, he's faced plenty of tag teams before. But the fact is that he's alone right now against a tag team that has literally been together from birth. These guys know each other like the back of their hand. They're literal brothers, twin brothers.
And being in there against these twins, it doesn't matter if it's Bryce Donovan, it doesn't matter if it's his former Shook Crew partner, Max Caster, hold on, which we will talk about later tonight, a $50,000 bounty that Caster put on the head of Ichiban. But right now, there is no Caster, there is no Bryce Donovan in that corner. This Shook Crew reunion is a very, very lonely one.
Or, I mean, he could tag in Bobby Jr. We could do that.
Will you stop over there?
I mean,
Bobby Orlando is in a world of trouble here as he's trying to fight out of this. And we talked about the mental aspect of professional wrestling. He's coming in here getting beaten down knowing that it's all him.
I mean, we've never said that Bobby Orlando is the smartest individual in the locker room.
That was brutal, like a Saquon Barkley run up the middle, just brutalizing anybody in the way. That kick was vicious. As the Kellys, these two have had some high-profile matches at Wrestling Open. Been a little bit inconsistent. They had to take some time off, but they are returning. And when it was, hey, do you want to face the Shook Crew? They jumped at it.
Of course they jumped at it. Just because they were away for a while doesn't mean that they kept up with all the news, all the information, everything that was happening. They saw this, and granted, they may have seen this as an easy win for them because they know Bobby and Bryce are not on the same page. Hell, they're not even in the same room right now.
Bryce Donovan nowhere to be found. We don't even know if he's in the same state. We don't even know if he's in New England right now. As Bobby Orlando trying his best here. Double drop kick from Orlando. He has the Kellys down, and usually I would say this is his moment to go over and take that tag, but there is no one there.
Remain.
Nobody home for it. What in the...
What? Hey, Bryce he's here. Bryce Donovan's actually here, and he's making his way over to that corner. What? The Shook Crew's back. The Shook Crew is here.
This may be the most shocking moment of the entire night.
And he's going into his bag. If you've never seen Bryce Donovan, he tapes up his wrist. And look at that. Bobby tried to make the tag, and Bryce wasn't even paying attention. Is this a mind game?
Is it? I just think that Bryce is trying to get ready right now, and Bobby should respect that.
Well, Bobby able to move out of the way. He's still fighting here. Is Bryce actually going to turn and try a tag, or is this just Bryce playing with Bobby Orlando and toying with him?
You never know. We've seen crazier things happen.
As Bobby, the Kellys just keep moving forward. These guys keep getting up. Slips out. There's a super kick. Goes to the second rope. Sick trick. Bryce just made the tag. He makes the cover.